The main focus of the radiation oncology program is really to train the next generation of leader in radiation oncology.
We do that through outstanding clinical education, unparalleled research opportunities, and just a great training environment.
The residents get a really wide variety of experience to different kinds of diseases and treatments, which is important to have a well-rounded education.
Stanford is a great place to train. It's a very supportive environment, and the resources and mentorship here can open a lot of doors.
We are on the larger end in terms of radiation oncology departments, but we're not so large that we lose touch with each other.
All the faculty and all the residents are in the same building, the Cancer Center, so there are no barriers to interaction.
It's a great environment to share experiences, talk about cases, laugh when things are hard, and kind of commiserate when you need to.
They're there to support each other, they're there to teach each other, they know each other's families, and I think that dynamic just really helps to make just the total experience of being at Stanford just amazing.
When medical students are evaluating different programs, you really have to balance a lot of different opportunities and think about, during your course of research, what resources are going to be available to me. We have faculty that are strong in each disease site, and so you have access to leaders both earlier in the career as well as people who run phase 3 trials or have leadership positions in research groups across the country.
These are folks that are producing the teaching material that other radiation oncologists train from.
The residents work generally with 1 or 2 faculty members at a time. There's definitely a big learning curve for them, but with the one-on-one model, there's a lot of individualized time, and so we really are able to customize things to each person's needs.
We have an outstanding track record with our residents to be able to conduct high-impact research publications, and many of them wind up taking very high-profile positions in academic programs across the country.
During residency, the residents have a year dedicated to do research where they're protected from clinical responsibilities.
They can pursue anything that interests them, whatever they are passionate about.
One of the great opportunities is to take part in the Holman Research Pathway, which allows you to expand your research time during residency, so you can get up to 21 months of postdoctoral research experience during residency.
Additional to doing residency research, we also have a postgraduate fellowship called the Kaplan Fellowship to support people who want to spend a little bit more time to finalize their research work.
There are a lot of resources as well, so if you have an idea about something you want to study, there are a lot of opportunities to do that, and a lot of eager people who are willing to work with you on that.
Stanford is a university, and so there are many other departments that are clinical as well as research focused, and within each one of those departments you have basically leaders of their respective fields.
We really have the spirit of innovation. We're leading the pack in technological development.
We have a lot of infrastructure to support work in artificial intelligence, machine learning, clinical decision support, things that I think are getting more important every year.
As a resident, you want to be exposed to the whole breadth of technologies that are used in everyday practice, but you also want to get some experience with new technologies that are going to be used in the future in our field. Our department is actually investing in those new technologies so that you can actually have a better education as well.
In 2018, we established a diversity and inclusion committee because we know that we care for a diverse group of patients. We want a faculty member, our trainees, our staff member to be also diverse as well.
Residency is tough, and you want to feel like in the little time you have outside of work that you can enjoy your life. And so Northern California is fantastic. You don't have to convince anybody of that, really.
It is a really family-friendly place for those who have families. It's a great place to just meet amazing people from all over the world.
And then obviously, if you want to go further out from the Bay Area, there's Yosemite to go hiking to, there's Tahoe, you go skiing, you can go to the Napa Valley for wine tasting, you can go down to Monterey. There's a lot within, I would say, about 3 to 4 hours driving radius.
By the time you finish residency, you feel very confident being out on your own and being able to take care of patients, that you have the skills necessary to make sure that you're delivering the best treatment possible.
Our residents are our greatest legacy. They are the ones that will lead the field in the future. And so for anybody who has any aspirations to be able to make a mark on this field, to be able to have an impact, this is the best place to be to stay on the leading edge of radiation oncology.